And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video, of course, we're going to go over what Fabrizio Romano said with regards to some massive news. As I said, it's quite a big talking point, so I do want to discuss it in detail. And of course, we can give the sort of final thoughts from our last game before this international break, as we did beat Livingston 2-0 in the Scottish Premiership. Let's start with the game, of course. Rangers winning the match against Livingston. We've got another international break. I think I always come on this channel and say I can't believe there's another international break, but would you believe another 2 weeks off again now. We're not back in action until the 26th of November as the international break is coming up, but thankfully that's the last one then, I think, until sort of February. So that period of games, the sort of festive period is going to be very, very important for us, and we'll say a big part in where we're going to be finishing this season, how we're going to be doing this season, because we've got trips to Pittodrie, got trips to Tynecastle, we've also got sort of trips to Celtic Park and Easter Road, along with a cup final as well. Two really important Europa League games. We're going to Seville, so a really, really important time. So I do think actually where we are now, 7 games in under the Clement regime, 6 wins, 1 draw, we're in a fantastic place, but an extra 2 weeks now on the park, maybe just to let some players come back, and maybe Clement to implement some ideas could do us a world of good. But yeah, really, really happy to see where we are. And as I said, we did win the game 2-0 against Livingston in the Scottish Premiership, which was also really, really fantastic to see. And does keep us just behind sort of Celtic as things stand. Obviously, we do have a game in hand over them, so not worrying too much what happens just there. We just need to keep winning our matches. And as I said, we have got a couple of games against them as well. So there is enough time to close the gap also, which is very, very good to see. Obviously, Rangers winning in an interesting contest against Livingston, as I stated. There was sort of 2 penalties. There was 2 goals chopped off. It was a very frustrating second half, but as I said, we got there over the line. We were very comfortable throughout the whole of the game, actually. And again, I'm happy to get another 3 points under Felipe Clement, which is really, really fantastic to see from a Rangers perspective. But as I said, an important 2 weeks coming up now with the international break, an important 2 weeks for Clement to implement his ideas over and prepare us ready for that game at Pittodrie and trying revenge after they beat us at Ibrox a few weeks back, which would have spelled the end of the Michael Beale era. But we know Aberdeen, that's the only game they really get up for, so it's very important and imperative that we win that match against Aberdeen at Pittodrie. And as I said, I don't have any doubt at all in my mind with Felipe Clement at the moment. He's been absolutely fantastic as the Rangers manager. Now, going over to the main story of today, obviously earlier on we've seen the big man Ross McCausland make his sort of first start for Rangers. However, there is a lot of talk with regards to his situation, and if you didn't already know, well, Fabrizio Romano provided us an update recently that there is a contract currently on the table for the player. His current deal does expire at the end of the season, and of course, due to him not being on a long-term contract, a team wanting to get his services will only be due £350,000. So this is an exclusive that Fabrizio posted. He said Rangers have sent their proposal to talent Ross McCausland for a contract valid until June 2027. Ross impressed again in the Europa League in front of Premier League scouts. Now Rangers pushing to tie him down as a compensation fee would be £350k in the summer. There is absolutely no chance we can be letting this player go. We have to do everything. I'm hoping Ross does sign a new deal. As I said, we're giving him the game time. He's coming on, he's playing sort of week in and week out, training with the first team, coming off of the bench, and as I say, Ross and he just got his first start today as well. So I do hope Ross does choose to stay with us. I think it's important because he's such a talented player. I've been very vocal on him all of this week since the sort of Sparta Prague game. There was glimpses today, again, of that sort of positive way that he's playing. He looks like so composed, likes to go forward thinking, picking out passes. They're always getting to the intended target. And as I said, very, very unlucky today not to get his first goal. It was a fantastic finish as well. Of course, VAR sort of the referee disallowing that one due to a foul in the build-up apparently, or a foul in the box prior to him scoring the goal. I do think he was very, very unlucky with that one. However, as I stated there, it is imperative now that Rangers do get him signed to a long-term deal, and I'm hoping over this next couple of weeks we start to hear some news emerge over the contract situation in regards to Ross McCausland, because we've seen it before. It happened with Billy Gilmore back in the day. We only got 250k because he was only a youth sort of player. He ended up joining Chelsea. We got £250,000, and look how far he's gone in his career. Ross, I feel like he's going to go to the very top. 20 years old. He's looking really like a young, very, very good talent at the moment, and as I said, for us, from our point of view, we can't be letting that player walk out the door for 350k. He's going to be someone that will command us a huge fee in the future in terms of a transfer fee. I'm very, very sure about it, and a player that can make an impact certainly right now and for years to come as well. So us tying him down to a deal till 2027 so we can protect him, so we can make a profit, is very, very important. As I said, hopefully Ross can see that, and as I said, if he's good enough, he's going to go to those Premier League clubs anyway. I do think there's a pathway now for him to get to the Rangers first team. He's showing it. He's been given a star here today, so hopefully he looks at this. He can look over this sort of next 2 weeks and choose that, yeah, you know what, I'm going to get played here. I'm going to be able to play week in and week out with Rangers at this young age and really develop. You've got plenty of time to go on and play the Premier League. You don't want to go follow too many of them down to the Premier League and not really get given a chance. But I've been hearing murmurs that Liverpool could be a team that are certainly interested, and they've been scouting the Scottish market a lot lately. Ben Doak was in a similar position when he was at Celtic, and of course he sort of left for Liverpool, and he's been getting chances within the Liverpool setup over this last season. So he may look at that pathway, but I'm hoping from our point of view that he stays with us because he's getting chances, he's playing games, and certainly for us as financially in the future, he will command us a big, big fee. But a young Northern Irish boy, and he looks very, very good. And as I said, that's the latest on there. Rangers have offered him a contract. However, Premier League clubs are scouting about for him. His contract expires in the summer and can leave for just £350,000 if he doesn't sign a new deal at Rangers. So yeah, interesting stuff, but time is of the essence, and as Mike Tyson says, sign the contract, big boy, sign the contract. He needs to be signing that deal because he's going to be a special, special player for us in the future. But that's pretty much it, guys, in terms of the actual Rangers news today. 3 points on the board, and a big bit of news with regards to Ross. As I stated, still second in the Scottish Premiership. But we've got a big, big push after this 2-week international break, which I'm really, really looking forward to. And I'm hoping Clement can take us to that next level even again, because, I'm really excited. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing at the moment. But yeah, it is very, very exciting. But Rangers fans, as always, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below with regards to the game, first and foremost, and then secondly with Ross McCausland's impact at the club so far as he's been integrated to the team. What do you make of his start today, and what do you make with regards to his sort of contract situation? Do you think he'll be staying at Rangers long term, or do you think he'll be another one that bites the dust and joins the sort of Premier League big boys academies? As I said, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us into today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.